Now I'm talking football. Football legends from across the continent were in Cameroon over the weekend to celebrate the 70-year-old legendary Roger Albert Milla. The legendary Miller turned 70 on Friday, the 20th of May, but a gala match to celebrate his seventh decade on planet took place on Saturday, the 21st of May, at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium in Yaoundé. Team Cameroon legends had in their ranks Vincent Ongazi, Joseph Anton Bell. Remember Anton Bell? He was in goal when Cameroon took on the Super Eagles. Don't forget that match. That was a 1988 Nations Cup. I hope you still remember that game I'm talking about. Anything?
Yeah, yeah, Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anton Bell and Jeremy Injitap. And I used to Bill Chichacho, John II Macomb, Betty Nebwele, Nicholas Ayijo, and Roger Miller himself. And the African legends had in their ranks players such as Samuel Eto'o Fields, the current president of Fecafoot, El Haj Diop, Treso Lualua, Khalilo Fadiga. Remember Khalilo Fadiga? He scored a fantastic goal against Super Eagles at the Nations Cup. That's talking about the Nations Cup that took place on home soil. And that was where we saw the emergence of the one they call Agahoa, Julius Agahoa, coming in the 9 minutes of that game to score that memorable equalizer and score the second goal that took Nigeria to the next level. And that was when we got the emergence of the one they call Agahoa. Then the African legends actually won the game by 6 goals to 3. I beg your pardon. Miller had a scintillating football career. He's two-time African Footballer of the Year, won 2 AFCON championship with the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, 3 domestic league titles, plus 2 French Cups. What have you to say about that man, Roger Miller?
Apart from that, he's a legend, and he's an African icon. He played very well in France. If you remember, he played for like maybe 4 clubs in France in those days. Valenciennes, Monaco, Saint-Etienne, Montpellier, Bastia. So he's well known. And apart from that, he went to 2 World Cup, I think 82 and the 1990 World Cup, where we saw the trademark dance. Every
That's
time he
right.
scores, he runs a flank and he do his dance.
Makosa, he
So
gives you the Makosa dance.
that's what they call it then, the Makosa dance. So he's a legend, of Africa. So and then if you look at his record, I don't think any player has made his record in the national team. You know, so if you look at him in the national team, I think over his career, he played over 660 games, right? In over his career, professional game, scoring 405 goals. But in the national team, I think he played about 77 times and scored about 34 goals, in the national team. So it shows that during his days, he was prolific and he was a very, very good player. And he displayed that at the World Cup. And everybody
Yeah,
saw
the
it
whole world saw
against
that.
Romania and even against England. You know, everybody saw him. The Makosa dance. And he was 40 years old then. He came out of
He was
retirement
40 years.
to come out that tournament. If
That's
you
right.
remember,
That's right. I remember
he was called
vividly.
by the then president Paul Biya that I want you back in the national team, and he went to that World Cup and scored 4 goals, 2 against Romania, I think, in the group stage, and 2 against Colombia. 4 goals in that tournament at the age of 40.
Yeah,
So
when you talk about that game against Colombia, you remember the one they call Renny Nguita. That's the
when he
Colombia
beat,
goalkeeper that normally gives you the spider save. The Colombian,
yeah,
and
yeah,
don't forget Carlos Valderrama. Carlos Valderrama was
Valderrama.
also part of that Colombian team. Those were the good old
Mm-hmm,
days
mm-hmm.
when we. Yeah, that's right. That's right. A fantastic, attacking midfielder in that Colombian fold there.